On this episode, Amber and I get out for our first overnight camping trip alone in years. The twist is, we're paddling to our campsite tonight. Watch as we explore some pristine country, catch some fish, and cook some great food against all odds. Though I still do that. That's not going anywhere. Ah!
What? No.
Boy meets girl. We fell in love, got married, and had 2 amazing kids. Then we quit our jobs to homeschool, serve in ministry, and follow our dreams. This is our story. Join the adventure.
What are we doing today?
We are gonna go do some paddle camping.
First of its kind?
Well, for me anyway. I mean, I'm not the pioneer of this, obviously, but this is the first time I've ever done it, so I'm a little nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Now I have the boats tied to the top of the Jeep like Clark W. Griswold. I wanted to see. I mean, this is how most people do this, and I mean, most of the time I just throw the kayaks in the back of the truck and we strap them down and we haul them, and that's that. But I wanted to see if we could do it on the top of the Jeep and get double the gas mileage that the truck gets. So maybe in the future, if we go further out with the kayaks, we know how to do it. So I'm going to pull over here at the gas station. I'm going to check all my straps because I'm not convinced that these things are tied down completely. I've done my best. Like, it's got 5 straps on it, 3 in the middle, 1 on the bow, and 1 on the sterns. And we'll see. We'll see. I just want to make sure that we're not going to squirt out those little foam blocks or whatever. A proper kayak rack on this roof would make this a whole different story, but I don't have that. I got like these foam block things that are like a universal kayak rack for the top of your car. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. It'll probably be all right. We'll see how this goes. It'll probably be all right. We'll see how this goes. It'll probably be all right. I'm not convinced these are going to stay put on the freeway.
Nope. That one's already moving out. It's not tight enough, that's why.
It's much tighter. All right, we'll give that a shot. I'm glad we stopped and checked. So,
Almost there. How you feeling about this now?
Better, but, you know, let this be a lesson to everybody. Check your straps and check twice. That's not going anywhere.
Take 2?
Yeah, back to the house, got the truck, put the boats in the truck, because there was no way I was going to safely tie those boats to the roof of the Jeep. So we're going to take the truck and just say that's what we got the truck for.
You know where I'm going exactly.
We're going the right direction. Just keep going this direction. Huh? Yeah, you're going to find basically like a big old inlet. And it'll probably be I think it's the only one with a bridge over the top of it. But we're like, 3 miles away from it. So
Oh my gosh.
we're going to be paddling for a minute. Against the wind. That's why I was thinking if we got to the shoreline, it wouldn't be such a big deal. It'd be way better if the wind was on our back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We would just be cruising, honestly.
I know.
Well, that's why you bag everything up, make sure it's waterproof. Oh my gosh. My foot went super numb on there. I stood on it and I still can't put weight on it. The water feels real nice though.
Yeah, it does. It's warm. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I kind of fell off the side of my boat into the water for a minute there.
I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, sitting in that position, it made my foot like super completely numb, but I thought I got this. Ain't no thing. Like I can control my leg even if I can't feel it. And as soon as I put weight on it, it just came out from under me and I fell out of my boat.
Man, that water's nice and warm though. Oh, I can almost move. Holy cow, I'm almost on my feet. All right, let's take a peek and see what the map says, I guess. I said I'm glad I put everything in baggies.
Why do you say that?
Because I fell out of the boat.
Look at that mountain view.
I know. Promise you that.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm coming. Oh yeah, we can make this work.
Score for the lucky.
Good call.
Thank you. Praise God. We're going to
Yeah.
go off that rope swing too, probably. And I just saw a fish jump. And
Yeah.
the water's pretty right here.
Yeah.
Let's do it. This is it.
Okay, this is the one.
I like it better than the end, so.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
And I want to swim.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
The only thing is we need to figure out a way for our boats.
We need to drag our boats up on land, like all the way, and, like they're not touching the water at all.
Fish. It's a great time for fishing right now.
Yeah, we're just about time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
Well, let's get our stuff and put it up here.
Yeah,
Because I tell you what, I saw so many freaking fish over there.
there's so many fish over there.
Dude, so many.
I know.
I looked and all of a sudden I'm like, they weren't even in the right spot. That boat wasn't fishing the right spot.
Yeah.
It was like farther. All right. So, how long did we paddle? 3 hours? 3 hours of paddling at Yale Lake, right?
Yale Lake.
Yale Lake. And we finally found this cool spot that is right, like, here, I'll show you. Let's see. Show you this already. We pulled up our kayaks and we're right on this water. Like, I didn't even know this spot was here. I just saw like a or flat spot and I was like, will this work? And we came up and now we found this really cool area. It has a pre-made fire pit. There's our stuff because we pulled it up quickly. Some of it got wet from our kayaking trip. And then here's our spot. And then there's a trail like right that way. It goes all the way up and we haven't gone up it yet, but I think we will eventually. So yeah, how you feeling that we made it?
I want to double check the map and make sure that we're on the land that I think we're on
Okay.
before we totally unpack and set up camp. But I think we're on state land, and if that's the case, we're on public land and we can camp.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yep. I don't know. Far enough it doesn't come down.
I'm gonna let you do the front end this time.
There we go. Get it up over that tree branch there.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to get rid of some of this stuff.
Feels good to just not be rowing.
That was a
That was a trek, dude.
3:30, 4:30, 5:30. We've been paddling for 3 hours.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I need to go jump in after we set things up.
Yeah.
So let's do it quickly.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, this is home for tonight. All right, Zach's getting some water for us to be able to drink. I know it's hard to see, but this water is actually quite see-through. Like you can see down in the bottom. It's so cool. Swimming, this little mink actually came swimming up near me. Now it's swimming around. We don't know if it's looking for food or what.
There's a fishing chick in front of him. I think he's fishing. So we probably did 4.5 miles.
Oh my gosh.
To the end of the creek where we were planning on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we came halfway back up the creek again. So we probably came back another 3/4 of a mile. So yeah, we easily paddled 5 miles today.
I wonder.
Yeah, dude.
My arms felt it.
Yo, my arms feel it. Well, my arms are not going to feel it until tomorrow, I don't think.
Oh, you don't feel it? I feel it. I'm going to be really...
I already feel it.
Very sore.
You know how you had me hold the towel up for you? I felt like Moses at that point.
Hold my arms up.
Get Aaron, hold my arms up.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I feel it. Even my arms are down and my arms are so sore.
Yeah.
All right, so should we talk about what we're doing out here?
Sure.
Okay.
What do you want to... So, I don't know. I mean, like, where did this come from? I think the...
Where did what come from?
Kind of the idea and the inspiration for this. We've been watching some Xander Budnick recently.
We have.
And he lives up in Canada,
Yeah.
like, and it's like the land of lakes up there where he lives. Like every 6 feet, there's another lake.
He makes it look so easy with the portages.
Or 2 meters because he's Canadian and he uses meters on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's stronger than he looks because, like, you mentioned doing a portage just to get to this campsite. and
we were
lake,
like,
and
we were
I'm
like,
like,
no,
no.
we're just gonna paddle around that point.
Yeah.
We're gonna go around that
I think
thing.
that would hurt worse than portaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got kayaks too, not a canoe, which our kayaks are not really quite. I mean, I suppose we could, but they're not really like made like canoes where you have like the cool little yoke that goes on your neck and you can put the canoe on your head and
I still think it would be incredibly hard.
I think you're right.
I think it'd be heavier.
Yeah.
Or heavy and very hard.
Yeah. But
honestly.
Anyway, I mean, we've been watching those videos and we've been thinking, man, that looks really cool. So, I mean, we don't live in the land of lakes like he does, so I've kind of been doing some research about like what's a similar thing near us where we could do like paddle camp for like several days straight.
Yeah.
You know, and the only answer anywhere near us is the Lower Columbia, basically from the Bonneville Dam to the Pacific Ocean. And that's about, I mean, we can do sections, but like to go from the dam to the ocean, that's about a 7-day paddle if you're good at it.
Yeah.
And the truth is I'm not confident enough on my kayak to be out in the big river with like barges and shipping freighters and yahoos on motorboats and fishermen, commercial fishermen. Like, dude, it's a busy river still. Like, it is like a main thoroughfare for a whole lot of stuff. And me and my little kayak, I don't really want to go over in the Columbia because, I mean, I'd probably survive it, but it's still pretty darn embarrassing to get somebody to come rescue you, you know what I mean? So I wanted to kind of do like a little bit smaller scale where we can like paddle out, camp, paddle back, kind of get, you know, a little bit of experience on the kayaks. And I mean, today, I mean, we didn't have shipping freighters, but we definitely had yahoos on motorboats today. Definitely dealt with a lot of that.
There was a lot of boats, a lot of wave runners. And we were literally going against the wind and the current, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Like the waves.
Yeah. Well, the waves were just kind of
horrendous. Blowing. The wind was blowing pretty hard, so we were just like fighting the wind.
I wouldn't say it was 100% white cap, but it was starting to white cap in the big water in the middle of the lake.
It was pretty big. That's the biggest waves we've been paddling through, and we're new to kayaking, so you know.
And then the wakeboard boat goes by, and you get the big rollers that we have to kind of go up and down.
They're kind of fun, honestly.
I mean, if you get paddling, you can actually kind of ride it like a wave, like you're surfing.
It's nice. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun actually. It was beautiful, and it is beautiful out here, but it was so busy today. During the week, even.
Yeah.
You'd come.
Yeah, this
out,
is a weekday.
not a weekend when everybody's out. Like a weekday, and all the way to the end of the creek there are people. So honestly, it was a very busy day on the water, but we got here.
Yeah, we got here.
After what, 5 miles? 5 miles of kayaking.
We did it in 3 hours.
Yeah, it was a lot of work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Against the wind most of the time.
Yeah, but we kind of took it as an opportunity to come have
work
a date
out.
night and
you don't
work
need to
out.
Go, you don't need to go visit Planet Fitness for 5 days straight after that, dude. Like, I'm jacked. Like, I'm pumped after all that.
I still think I need to go so I can get stronger to handle kayaking, because my gosh.
Yeah, ask me again tomorrow. Like, ask me like tomorrow. It's like, how do you feel? Do you feel jacked tomorrow? I'm gonna be like, no, I feel like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard work.
Yeah.
But you know, we're here for, you know, date night away from the kids, and
for the first time.
Yet.
I mean, we'd have little date nights, but you know, we have to like.
We have date night like.
An actual
camping
overnight.
Date night.
Yeah, when was the last time we went overnight without the kids? You and I.
Overnight? We have done overnight, but we haven't done camping specifically. And we're camping here tonight. Tonight we're going to stay at this spot. And we've gone camping with the kids and people and friends and family, and but we haven't gone camping specifically alone. We have gone on date nights, like we went to Leavenworth that one time, right? We were with friends, but we stayed in a place.
Mm-hmm. But even then, what was that, 5 years ago?
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
We just had Wyatt. We didn't have Bear at the time.
Yeah.
Wyatt was really little.
I want to say Wyatt was like 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe a little older than that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, we haven't gone, the last time we went camping, just me and Zach, was 13 years ago. Yeah, 13 years since we've been camping all by ourselves. So.
Was that on your birthday?
Yeah.
The first time we ever went camping?
Yep.
That was the only time we ever went camping by ourselves?
By ourselves? Yeah, I think so.
Well, we did go after that, but we always had other people
you know
with
what?
us. We had friends and stuff with us too. Little, I think it's a little doggy here. I'm getting it off there for you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Mhm.
So here we are.
Mhm.
The lake is beautiful. And if you have a motorized boat, you'll get here in like 10 minutes less. If you have a kayak, it's going to take you 3 hours and 5 miles of kayaking. So, yeah.
Mhm. What was it like that first time camping?
The first time camping,
Yeah.
it was fun. If I remember right, though,
Remember how
it
prepared we were?
rained.
So when Amber and I met and we first got together, she actually lived in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
She was up here on vacation. We met each other. Maybe we'll go over this story in a little bit more detail in another time, but she lived in Arizona, moved up here, and basically just kind of stayed with me, and we never really separated after that. So when Amber
Yeah.
kind of started living with me, hanging out, well, I mean, started with hanging out, and then some circumstances kind of happened, and you had to come live with me. You had basically your suitcase from Arizona and
Yep.
about 5 dancing dresses and some high heels, and that was about everything that you owned.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So it was your birthday. I think I got you a backpack and some basic camping gear. I got you some shoes without heels.
Yep.
How romantic.
Actually, no, I think you bought me those shoes.
Those blue ones?
The blue ones.
Mm-hmm.
I wore those out.
Yeah, I bet you
Because
did.
that was like the one pair of shoes I had that wasn't high heels.
Mm-hmm. We didn't own a truck.
Yeah.
The only thing that I had is a Mustang at that point.
White Mustang. We went camping in a white Mustang.
Uh-huh.
Up like the 4100 Tootle.
Yeah.
And
We got lost.
no, first we found a spot. It
Yeah.
rained. Do you remember it rained?
Oh, yeah.
I was actually more prepared than you were. I started the fire, wasn't I? The one that did that?
Oh, dude, I sucked at
I
starting
started
a fire.
the fire.
I sucked at making fires
I
back
hadn't
then.
gone camping in like since I was a kid. Somehow I figured out how to like. No, you started the fire. The rain came.
Put it out.
And put it out. We camped at that spot. It was like a little like shooting area too.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was funny because I figured Zach was a pro at camping because he took me camping for my birthday.
No, it's just because you asked me to take you camping for your
Yeah.
birthday. I was not prepared for this.
I don't
really.
remember asking, but I guess I did.
I was still in the Marine Corps, so like I think I just took my Marine Corps gear camping. I think that's all I
Yeah.
had, really. I don't think I had my own Marine Corps gear or my own
But you
camping
went
gear at
and
that
bought
point.
me camping gear, like a backpack, and you
Mhm.
bought me a .22 rifle then.
Well, you never know. That's what you bring to the woods.
And then we went out there. It was raining hard. Couldn't even get the fire to keep going. I wanted a fire. I was freezing, and so I stole. I didn't steal. I went and grabbed
A quart of oil for the
a quart
Mustang.
of oil, but we had a fire the whole time
Mm-hmm.
because the oil kept it going. So, yeah. And then on our way out, that's when we got lost.
Yep.
And like we were driving for like 2 hours lost in the woods, it seemed like. And then like we came across a tree down.
Yeah, well, we went down this really slippery, steep hill in the Mustang, and I was like, man, I hope there's another way out of the woods because I ain't getting back up that thing.
Yeah.
In the Mustang.
You were gonna try though. You wanted to go back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're not going back. That was a 2 hour like.
Yeah.
I was ready to go home.
And then there's a freaking log in the road.
And there's a log in the road, and you're, well, we're turning around. I'm like, nope, we're going right over it.
In the Mustang?
in
We're gonna go over the log in the Mustang?
Yeah.
And you dared me, and I just couldn't.
I told you, I think we can do it. You believed me, and we did it.
Yep. Kind of put it at about a 45-degree angle, put it in first gear, just hit it as hard as I could, and the subframe connectors on the Mustang, and where there were like grind rails, we
grinded the log. Yeah.
We jumped right over. I don't know how we did that, honestly. Like.
I think it was, God's given me grace, and you get to have some of that grace.
That was a divine intervention at that point, because the lowered Fox body Mustang shouldn't have climbed over the log like it did.
Yeah, you were shocked by that.
I was, dude. But I was not going to be called a coward. You know what I mean? I was going to at least try.
I wouldn't have called you a coward. I would have just been pissed I had to sit in the car that much longer.
It's worse. That's just as bad as being called a coward. You know what I mean? Like, I had to do it. Had to do it. I'm glad it worked out the way it did. That was nuts, dude.
Sometimes you just gotta trust, me, You just gotta trust me.
Yep, 13 years later, I'm still trusting you.
Yep, so our spot we picked today is a moment of him trusting me. It was way better. And I'm like, hey, he was way ahead of me kayaking to the end of this
I had a spot
creek.
picked out on the map already.
Yeah, he was heading his spot, and I couldn't even tell him, I think I see a cool spot, which is where we're at. And so I just kept going. We get there, and his spot it's okay, but there are people there. And so I'm like, well, we can wait till they leave, but it was kind of awkward. I don't like to be awkward like that. Like, hey, get out, right? And so I'm like, well, let's go check out my spot. And so we kayaked back, and I'm so glad we did because mine's way cooler.
Yeah, this is a nice spot.
It's got a fire ring. It's got a perfect spot for the tent. We went swimming. The water's even nicer over here, much cleaner.
And we even got a mink friend.
Yeah, we have a mink hanging out. Maybe we'll get some footage of him. He's
got a
trying
little
to
bit.
swim with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. What you want to do in a minute here, because we've got some people that are out here on our section of the lake.
I'd like to make a fire. I've checked all of the regulations. It's still legit to have a fire out here, but people can be a little snippy,
Snippet.
Using my best judgment, we're totally good. We got no overhead combustible fuels or anything like that. We're totally good. And honestly, it hasn't been that warm or dry this summer. It's actually been a kind of a cool, wet summer. Like, our last video was like a few weeks ago, and it was like 60 degrees and cloudy, and it rained the morning before that. Like, everything's gotten rain recently. It's not very dry around here right now. Anyway, there's people out here, and they're like 50 feet over there in a boat, and like, I'm waiting for them to pack up and go home so I can make a fire.
I think I hear their engine going.
So like, I'm at the point.
I can hear you.
Yeah, so I'm at the point where I'm just gonna stand up and I'm gonna just tell them that, hey, go home. I'm just gonna walk over there and I'm gonna tell them to get off my lawn. And I can finally make a fire and make dinner because I'm hungry. Maybe I'm getting a little hangry. That's what's going on here.
Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but there are bubbles coming up from the surface of the water in different parts of the lake. It's so interesting. Look at that reflection of the trees on the water. Thank you, Lord, for your beauty. Thank you, Lord.
a little bluegill is what that is. That's so cute.
Okay,
All right.
we're gonna put it back.
Yeah, you need your, let me get some pliers for you real quick. I'm gonna pull that hook out. Asparagus. A little bit of olive oil. Just gonna kind of roll them around in there. There we go. Beautiful. Got some salt. I think I have just regular pepper. That's fine. There we go. What do you think? Date night dinner or what? On coals.
It's nice to have fresh fruit and veggies, you know?
Mm-hmm. What do you think? Sometimes we go out to dinner for date night. This is a little bit different.
Yeah, that's good.
Is it any good? You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. God's glory is on tour in the skies. Godcraft on exhibit across the horizon. Madame Day holds classes every morning. Professor Knight lectures each evening. Their words aren't heard, their voices aren't recorded, but their silence fills the earth. Unspoken truth is spoken everywhere. God makes a huge dome for the sun, a superdome. The morning sun's a new husband leaping from his honeymoon bed, the day-breaking sun an athlete racing to the tape. That's how God's word vaults across the skies, from sunrise to sunset, melting ice, scorching deserts, warming hearts to faith. The revelation of God is whole and pulls our lives together. The signposts of God are clear and point out the right road. The life maps of God are right, showing the way to joy. The directions of God are plain and easy on the eyes. God's reputation is 24-karat gold with a lifetime guarantee. The decisions of God are accurate down to the nth degree. God's word is better than a diamond set between emeralds. You'll like it better than strawberries in spring, better than red, ripe strawberries. There's more. God's word warns us of danger and directs us to hidden treasure. Otherwise, how will we find our way? Or know when we play the fool? Clean the slate, God, so we can start the day fresh. Keep me from stupid sins and thinking I can take over your work. Then I can start this day sun-washed, scrubbed clean of grime and sin. These are the words in my mouth. There are what I chew on and pray. Accept them when I place them on the morning altar. O God, my altar rock. God, priest of my altar.
Good morning.
You talking to me?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I filter some water for some coffee.
Oh boy.
Mm.
There's 2 cups of water. Ooh.
Nope.
Was 2 cups of water. Ah, seriously.
What's going on?
I don't know.
You have a hard time moving.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, hold with that so it doesn't fall.
Oh,
Slurpable?
yeah. Say what?
Yeah, it's slurpable. Are you gonna share some of that chai tea latte?
Chai tea latte.
Are we gonna do some fishing?
Yeah, if you wanna. I like fishing.
We should eat some breakfast and do some fishing.
Okay.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was
How's your
kind of
arms?
warmer. They're very sore. Like so very sore.
All right, so we're gonna pack things up. We're gonna load the boats, and we're gonna go basically just go fishing and exploring, and we're gonna take our time. But we're gonna bust camp because then we don't have to worry about how far we have to go and keeping an eye on things and whatnot. We'll just put it all in the boats and take it with us. Got some water in the bag yet, so take advantage of it. We'll fill up all of our water bottles before we hit the trail here. Water trail, as it were. Oh, you're doing it, aren't you? I'm gonna get actual naked here in a minute. Every time we go out for an adventure, we pack one of our Ales adventure soaps. Basically, it is a solid soap in a solid container that you can bring with you wherever you go. There's no chance that it's like liquid soap and it's going to explode inside your bag and get all of your gear all goopy. It's better than a bar of soap because you don't have to put it in a sandwich bag after you get it wet and then have like this half smushy bag of bar soap after you're done with it. And yeah, it's just a really handy way to keep all of your camping gear clean. You can see Amber here is doing dishes with it, but you can clean yourself, your hair, your face, your hands, your clothes, your dishes, any of the stuff that you bring camping. It's just a general purpose soap that you can do whatever you need to do with. Pair it with some filtered water and you've got actual sanitary dishes after you're done there.
Okay.
Anyway, if you need some, you can get yours at alesherbals.com. Done with the water?
Yeah. This was Zach and I's favorite spot by the fire. We put my blanket down right there. And we just had, you know, a long night of just sitting by the campfire against the log. And it's just a cool spot. Such a beautiful area. All right. We're about to venture off and fish. It's a nice spot for the night. not gonna lie though, I am gonna need a snack soon. Yeah. Well, I pulled in for a minute because I wanted to check out the spot that I just showed you. Well, have a snack, you know? Beautiful spot for a snack break.
It's pretty here, and I like it a lot.
Wow. Oh, babe. I need my fishing pole. I just saw a huge fish. Like, probably yay big, black and white. Yeah, you can see everything all the way down for the most part. And big fish like that, like, sit right here, just, I mean, if you fall in, you just swim, but.
Oh, dang. Oh, cow. Here, swing it over my way. I'll get it up on the bank for you.
Look what I get. That's a pretty nice.
That's a nice looking fish, baby.
Yeah. I caught 2 fish.
I don't know. I like it, though. I think it's freaking great. It's a nice looking fish, dude. Way to go. All right, time to go, though?
Both spots are pretty. You know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, head that way.
Okay. That's really cool, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Cave shot.
Cave shot.
It's actually pretty deep in this cave.
Yeah, it is. All right, you good?
Yeah.
It's an osprey. Check out this moss that's growing on the bottom of this lake. It almost looks like carpet. Yeah.
Wow.
You stop in front of me. The brakes on this boat are broken. Oh my gosh. That wind is strong on my boat. Yeah, that wind is on my boat.
What?
So definitely a thing on my boat. There's the launch.
Yeah.
And the wind is going to push us right to it.
I love it.
Just go in the boat launch, love. Just go in the boat launch. I'll just run and grab the truck real quick and we'll unload in the parking lot.
What? No.
That they got it.
Last night?
Yep. Yeah, they told me at like 10:30 last night. Apparently, that is the thing that they put on your window after they tow your stuff, I guess. I don't know. Not sure. So, how did this trip end?
Pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have that pep in your step or that gleefulness in your voice anymore.
Mm-mm.
No. You
We're
want to
tired.
you want to say what happened?
Our truck got towed when we arrived.
So we were stranded
Yep.
in like halfway up the mountain with barely any cell phone service.
Tell them about it.
So we parked in a parking area, and we there were signs on the front of the parking area that said that the gate closes at 10, and if your car is still in here at 10, then you're going to have to call the tow company to get your car out. And I said, okay, that's great. I'd love to have my car locked in after 10 because that means it's safe. And then apparently at 5 in the morning, they towed it. And so we got back and my truck was gone. And we were stranded halfway up the mountain with pretty much no cell phone service. Found a little bit, got a hold of a guy from church who lives up that direction. He came and ran us down to the towing company, and we paid our exorbitant towing fee. And now we finally got our boats back. It's almost 7 o'clock, and we're finally on the way home. So it's about a week and a half later, and I'm at home and I'm doing the editing on this video, and I'm just kind of like watching how all of this turned out. And I can't really just end the video like that. So I wanted to kind of give y'all an idea of all of the things that I have thought about since all of this happened. First and foremost, like, I don't think I really did anything wrong. I went and looked up all of the laws to make sure that I wasn't really terribly out of line. On my towing receipt, it said that my truck was towed because it was an abandoned vehicle. I think it's RCW 4655070 says that no vehicle can be considered abandoned until it's been left for at least 24 hours. And I was definitely back and under my 24 hours. So, like, I don't think I really did anything wrong. And it made me pretty darn angry that all of this turned out the way that it did. But like, there's a lot of other stuff that has transpired since then. First and foremost, when I was at a pinch, I reached out to a guy from church who, I mean, we know each other and we're friendly, but I wouldn't say that we're particularly close. And there was no hesitation on his part. I sent him a message and it's like, hey, I know you live up this direction. Any chance that you can get me, my wife, and our two kayaks down the hill to go pick up our impounded truck? And it was just immediately, yes, where are you? Um, Guy from church, you know who you are and it won't be forgotten. On Since I've been back, I've talked to some friends and some family and whatnot about how all of this went down. And like 3 or 4 times now, people have offered to just like, hey, if you ever want to do something like that again, let me know and I'll just drop you off. So you don't even have to leave your car anywhere. I definitely do have a community that I can lean on for these kinds of things. And up until this point, it probably wasn't terribly obvious, but it is now. So I don't really believe in coincidences any longer. So I had been waiting for a bit of money to come into my bank account. I was expecting it, but I had been waiting on it for months. And I actually had pretty much just given up on the fact that I was going to get it. And it actually got released to my bank account the same night that my truck got impounded. So, all in all, I wasn't really out any money, all in all. It's funny how God works like that, right? Living a life of faith, you learn that God is the provider of everything, and it's a great relief. 5 years ago, had this happened to me, I would have been jumping up and down like Yosemite Sam. I would have had like this dread feeling of like, man, I don't know how I'm going to pay this gigantic impound bill. And like, that's just not the case anymore. I mean, I wasn't happy about the situation, and I'm still not very happy about the whole situation, but like, I never lost my cool. Like, I never lost my peace. It all turned out fine, and I learned a lot more than I lost. Parting thought is that God's not far away. He wants to walk with you, and he wants to talk with you every day. There's a lot of people that think that Christianity is this way to get out of problems in your life, and it's not true. Like, you're still going to have problems in your life. The difference is you get to walk through them with the all-knowing, all-powerful creator of the universe, and it makes a big difference. Christ is king.